Alright, this is the first phase of putting in a small water feature in Surprise, Arizona. At this point, we have built a retaining wall. We've started to rough in where the waterfalls is going to be. This is the hole in the ground that will retain the water. It's going to be a hidden falls, so eventually this will be lined and full of rock. It'll have the pump. Return line will travel right through the opening there, up through the top, and when the box is installed, it will run. The water will run through the box down a set of falls, disappear into the pond. Right now we're waiting on the material. We have shopped and we've hauled some rocks, so we should have enough large rocks. All in all, the system will take it's going to pump about 3,000 gallons an hour. So the system actually needs about 60 to 90 gallons of water to keep it running. And when we get to the second phase, we will have phase 2 of this. Well, here we are, another sunny day in Arizona. We're starting to make hay on the Pondless Waterfall. Today we laid down the liner. It has a underlayment underneath the liner. We installed a falls box. Everything is all scalloped out underneath the liner, so now we're at the point where we're going to start filling in this hole here tomorrow with rocks. There'll be like 3-inch rocks in there. Once we have that done, then we can start laying out our stream bed. And the nice thing about it is it's mid-January and it's probably close to 80 degrees today. Of course, everybody tells me the same thing, and I agree. You just tell me how nice it is down there in July. Well, we'll worry about July when July gets here. But anyway, this is another day of working on the waterfall. We're starting to make headway. We'll give a report tomorrow. And that'll be, I don't know how many days into it, but that's where we're at. Welcome to Volume 3 of How to Build a Pondless Waterfall. Today, we made a lot of progress. The water reservoir is now full of 1 to 3-inch cobble. The 2-inch feed line has been installed. The feed line will travel in this direction, travels up, around, and back of the falls box. We have installed all the main boulders. We've trimmed most of the liner. Next stage will be going inside all the falls area and foaming, what they call waterfall foam, and sealing all the rocks on the bottom so that the water has nowhere to go except the course that you make it run. Once that's all sealed, then the falls area is pretty much covered with 3/4 inch to 1.5 inch washed river rock. So that's the report for the day. We're anxious to get started tomorrow. Today we spent a lot of time with our foam gun, and we sealed up all the leaks, and we filled the reservoir full of water, and we plugged it in, and here we are. There might be still a few minor leaks. Still, we need to probably do some more arranging on the rocks, but basically we have the waterfall up and running. Today we also purchased a few palm trees that we have leaning against the fence here. They will be going in a spot, not where they're sitting now, but we have a spot picked out for those. The water right now is, oh, it's a little milky. It's not too bad, but we don't seem to be losing any, so looks like we're in good shape. Tomorrow will be the final day. Tomorrow we're installing in this area where the line falls. We're installing about 300 square feet of pavers. So will kind of give us a little bit of an extension on the patio. Plus we'll tie the pond in. We also have to build some kind of cover for the falls box. That's not a finished product by any means, but it's roughed in and it's working. Well, this is the final day in the series, how to build a backyard pondless waterfall. Looks like we've found all the little tiny leaks, and it holds water. It doesn't lose water. It's been running for 3 days and hasn't lost any water, so I guess we're in good shape. This happens to be one of 2 planters that we're building. This is looking at 300 square feet of pavers that we just added to the project. They actually trim out the waterfall, so we're quite happy with the way that came out. It also makes a really nice extension to our patio. I envision probably 4 concrete benches on this paver area and some pottery with some flowers and stuff. This is the other planter that we're constructing, which is going to be home for these palm trees here. So all in all, we're real pleased with the way things have come out so far. Actually, all we need to do is put in some landscape material. That's probably ground cover on this side, and a small tree and some ground cover on the other side. So that about wraps this up.